Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Yep, y'all read the title right. We're doing a gold to Unreal speedrun, BushCampDad style. If you guys don't know who BushCampDad is, it's a YouTuber that grinds to the top rank every season by just camping. No kills, all placement. And he used to do this back in Arena to get to Champion League. And when Ranked came out, he did the same thing to get to Unreal every season. And it worked. I started doing the same thing last season. And Zero build got me to Elite. But I didn't do as much as him. I got to Diamond 3 by playing, and I just wanted to see how much it would work. So I started camping and doing his strat. And his strat got me from Diamond 3 into Elite. It got me halfway into Elite. I got like 57% Elite and Zero build. And then I didn't do it in builds, I don't think. No, I didn't. I got to Elite on my own by playing in builds. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. We're in gold 1 right now. I was in gold 2 in builds, but I deranked. And now I'm in gold 1. But we're gonna see. So the strat I was doing last season was sometimes I would land in this tree right here and just camp the entire time. Sometimes I would land over in this tree right here. And this tree was better. This is the tree that Laserbeam used when he did his Unreal video without moving. He landed in a tree and just didn't move at all. He would pickaxe himself to die. Pickaxe a tree out. But I'm gonna do the actual BushCampDad strat, which is wait until the bus kicks me out, and then I'm gonna fly towards the middle. Wait for the first ring to come out, and then once the first zone comes out, I'm going to see which side is the least distance from the storm, and we're gonna go sit in the water on that side of the map. And let's see how much we can get, because right now I'm gold 1, 81%. Let's see if we can rank up in this in just this game from placement. So now I'm gonna auto run it to the middle of the map. I forgot to change my thing. I put this preset on, and this preset has, well, with the weekend it has the record glider. I just click the preset and then put it. I want to use my victory glider for this season. But yeah, here in 10 seconds we're gonna be able to see the first zone, and the first zone will tell me where we're gonna be going. Okay, we gotta turn around. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna sit like over here, because the way BushCampDad thinks, and it seems to be working. It works up until like this logic works up until like zone 5 or just, somewhere around there. Is the zone over here with the least distance from the storm. As you can see, the circle is closer to the storm here than this over here. Since this zone has the least distance from the storm, that means that the zone tends to stick to this side, so it's a higher chance that I'll keep pulling zone over here. And that is the logic that works for the first few zones. Now eventually the zone's gonna end up being like way up here in the middle, but it's gonna tend to stick here for the first few, maybe until zone 4 or 5, and then I'll have to run it forward a little bit. It's usually best when it happens up here, because you have a lot of space in the water. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit right here in the water like this. And we're gonna see how far this gets me. So this can get kind of boring. So if y'all decide to watch, what y'all can do is just talk to me in chat. Since I'm not really playing anyway, I'll have time to read chat. So, I can talk to y'all can talk to me while we wait for this game to go by. That's all we're gonna do. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for zone to shrink, and once the next zone comes out, if I'm still in zone, I'll stay sitting here. If I'm not still in zone, I'll swim into zone. And another thing that BushCampDad said about the no damage bonus. If you don't take damage from storm, and you don't take damage from players, you will get like a little bit of bonus. I think he said in diamond and below, you get a 10% bonus, which means that whatever's gonna happen to your rank, you'll get 10% on top of that. So if you die off spawn and you were gonna originally lose 2, or like no, let's say off spawn you were gonna lose 2, but you leave the game. Don't take no damage from players. Don't take no storm damage. If you were originally gonna lose 2, you might actually gain 8. Oh no, it's not realistic. I think in gold 2 lobbies, if you die off spawn, you lose 5. So let's say you leave the game, you're probably gonna lose 5. But because of that no damage bonus, you would actually gain 5. Because instead of -5, you're gonna gain 10. So that makes sense. Instead of -5, you're gonna gain 5. And then he said in elite, I think he said it's a 5% bonus and it's a 2% bonus. Okay, so you see the zone's sticking up here. So I'm gonna go and swim to that side. Just so that it can stay on me. Okay, but yeah, as I was saying, that the bonus in elite, he says is a 5% bonus for no damage. So if you're in elite, and let's say at the point in your game, let's say you were gonna, if you were gonna gain 2 at whatever point you're at in the game, if originally you were gonna gain 2, then because of the no damage bonus, if you just leave the game without taking storm damage or player damage, you'll actually gain 7, according to him. I haven't tried out. I don't know how that works, but according to him, he knows best about it. I mean, he did make it to Unreal after all, using the strat. So, I mean, he probably knows more than me about it. But yeah, he said also in Champion it's a 2% bonus. So let's say if you're gonna lose 1 from what you got from your placement, if you were gonna lose 1 from just your placement, then you leave the game without taking any damage, then your bonus will counter that 1 plus give you another 1. So instead of losing 2, you would gain 1% that game. If that makes sense. Okay, we're in top 20. So we're good to go up. As long as we don't take no damage, and I just leave the game when it's time, we're already guaranteed to go up some points. I don't know exactly how much, but we're guaranteed to go up some points. I just remembered my uncle got off for a little bit. He said he'd get back on in like 30 minutes, and that was a few 26 minutes ago. So yeah, he's been getting on here in a little bit. I forgot about that since I wanted to show him a glitch. I might end the stream when he joins me, so we can play a little bit, and then when he gets off, I'll go live again doing this exact same strat. Actually, while I'm waiting right here, I'm gonna delete these other live streams that was live earlier. The duos fill one. New season, new monitor, ranked squads. That wasn't a good game. We only played one game and then that was it. I'll keep the new season, new monitor stream on there. Okay, let's swim in the zone. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting some rocks. He said the best thing is the best material to build out of when you're boxed up. Doing the strat is brick because stone, because wood breaks too easily, and you won't have enough time to leave the game if somebody starts spraying your box. And metal takes too long to become solid. I'm gonna get quite a bit, just in case I gotta move spots. Can't because I'm in the ground. I'll just sit here. I'll be ready to leave. 13. Well, let's see if it's gonna pull my way again or if it's gonna go to the middle. Because it's either zone 4 or 5 when it stops pulling my way and it goes straight to the middle. Okay, it pulled my way again, so maybe zone 5 might not. I might want to go up here. I'm gonna go down this way so I can get some of these rocks. Get these rocks and I'm gonna go up that way where zone tends to be pulling on that side. Okay, I made it into top 10. So I should be getting some pretty decent points. get some wood. Just for like building up and stuff. I want to use the brick when I box up, so I don't want to waste it. Get over here before that starts moving. I don't want to risk taking any storm damage. We are right next to Grand Glacier, so I don't want to go in there. I'm just gonna box up here. Top 9. I don't see any medallions. Doesn't look like anybody has any of the medallions. Usually, what BushCampDad will do is if people have medallions, he'll see where they're at, and if there's too many medallions in the spot that he has to rotate to, then he'll just wait in the spot that he's at, and then he'll leave the game before zone gets to him. Okay, here in 10 seconds, we'll find out where we gotta rotate to next. Hopefully it pulls to me again so I can just stay right here in this spot. Okay, it did not pull to me. Okay, hopefully there's nobody here at Grand Glacier because this is going to be really risky if there is. He also doesn't take zip lines because they're too noisy, so I'm not going to do that either. Give away my position. Okay. Doing so good so far. Top 8. Still haven't taken no player damage and no storm damage. See, in the late games, this is where I gotta be alert. So if y'all are talking to me in chat, I may not see it while I'm playing in games, but like while I'm playing early to middle game, I'm basically just sitting in water, so I'll be able to pay attention to your chat more and read chat if y'all want to talk to me. But yeah, if y'all are talking to me and I tend to just ignore y'all during in games, it's because during in games I gotta actually pay attention to make sure A, no one's spraying my box, 2, storm's not creeping up on me. Because if storm starts creeping up on me and I can't go nowhere, I gotta leave. If I can, I gotta rotate. And if someone starts spraying my box, I have to leave the game before the bullet hits me, so I can still get my no damage bonus. Okay, there are medallions here. It wasn't showing them before, but there are medallions here. Okay, we made it to top 5. Still taking no damage. Probably going to be too risky after this. I'm not going to risk rotating again after this. If I get to top 2, I'm just going to leave the game. because I don't want to risk fighting him. Yeah, whatever happens first. Either if I get top 2, I'll leave the game, or if the next circle comes out, I'll leave the game. Whichever one happens first. Because I don't want to risk rotating again and getting shot while I'm rotating, because the circle's too small now. I don't want to risk getting shot while rotating. And also, if it's top 2, 1v1, the only way I'm going to win the game is by fighting the last player. So I don't want to risk that and taking damage from him. So whichever one happens first. I'm either going to reach top 2. Okay, I got zone. So I can just stay right here where I'm at. I gotta get ready because there's a medallion near me, so if he sees my box and starts shooting at it, I need to be ready to leave the game. Alright, so my uncle apparently is already on. I don't know. My sister just came in and said that he was asking if I want to play. He's not on yet, but he asked me if I want to play in a minute. So yeah, after this game, I'm gonna end the stream. After this game, I'm gonna end stream, and I'm gonna go play with him, and then after we're done, I'm gonna go live again doing the same strat. Still top 4, no one died yet. I hear somebody fighting though. Okay. I'm out of zone. I'm not gonna risk rotating. So if nobody shoots me, there's no... Okay, somebody's shooting my box. I had to leave. Okay, well let's see how much I get for top 4 placement without taking no damage. $81. It didn't move. So I go to festival. Ranked. What? So does that not work anymore then? Do you have to die to get a rank? I mean, it didn't drop me any rank, but it didn't give me any rank either. Okay, well he's on already, so I'm gonna end the stream, and I will go live again with the